Hi, I'm Kat, and this is today's tarot. The opening card that we have for today is quite interesting. It is actually the overall energy that we ended up with yesterday. So, just to let you guys know, the way that I choose cards is I shuffle the cards anywhere from 10 to 12 times, and then I cut the deck, and then I spread it all out in front of me, and I run my hands lightly over the cards as they've been spread out, and then my hands will kind of grab whatever card wants to come out for that time. So if a card comes out again in the next day, it's really interesting to me that out of 78 cards, that card shows up again. It's particularly if it's an ending energy of one day and then it shows up as a beginning energy of the next day. So the tarot it tugs at my heart, you know? The opening card that we have for today is the Eight of Wands. So there's an influx of new energy coming in today. Now, the Eight of Wands is like 5 fiery wands that are coming in. So a lot of new energy that's coming in. These could be arrows of love. These could be arrows of transition. The main thing to notice about this card that is so distinct is that all of these wands are in the air. None of them are on the ground, so it is telling us that there is some process that's in motion, that's in flux, that is the opening energy of the day. Now, the second card that we have for today, also the challenging card that's coming up for today, is the Temperance card. This is a major arcana card that's associated with Sagittarius and Jupiter energies, and this is an energy of expansion, and an expansion that is opening up how we are seeing things, because Jupiter is an energy of intellect, and it gives this energy of like lifting things up and expanding things. So there's some way that we've been seeing things that has been challenging to us, and there is this expansion that is kind of creating a shift of our perspective that is showing up as the challenge. Now, the way we're going to get through that challenge also is a major arcana card. This is the Hermit card, associated with Virgo and mercurial energies, and this is an energy of healing and some energy of isolation. So we have to go inward. We have to do some self-reflection. That's what the Hermit is doing with their lantern that they're holding out in front of themselves. They're looking within, and they're also holding a light to guide the way of others through their own process of healing. And so we get through this challenge today of an expanded point of view by actually going inward and looking at where we need to heal ourselves. Now, the overall energy that came through for today is an intense energy. It's the Ten of Swords. This is a card that is telling of a type of mental imprisonment. So it's like we keep thinking about something, and it is taking all of our attention away from putting energy towards other things that could be productive, or that we really need to put, that are practical in our life. And consider that, the Ten of Swords is like a crystallization around a mental process or a way of seeing things. And that crystallization can be very confining for us by way of, we have 24 hours of the day. If you wake up in the morning and your thoughts are focused on this one thing, and this one thing causes angst in your life, or causes a kind of dark cloud to overwhelm you, that's kind of the energy of the card. If you look at the person in this, they are lying down on their stomach. They look pretty miserable because they have 10 swords that are going down their spine. So feeling immobilized, feeling kind of trapped in a way. And I do encourage you that if you do feel that you are having a lot of repetitive thoughts that are limiting, or just repetitive thoughts in general that you feel kind of mentally imprisoned by, that white chestnut as a flower essence is really helpful for situations like that. You just can find white chestnut at any natural food stores, usually in their vitamins and supplements section. It's a Bach remedy. It's one of his 12 main remedies, and it's good for repetitive thoughts. You can also pair that flower essence with other flower essences that are tailored to your own particular emotional, vibrational energy of the moment. Flower essences are energetic medicine. They help by raising our vibration with subtle energies that are collected from flowers in a very careful process, and they've been well studied and are very effective. If you need any help in choosing remedies, you can feel free to reach out to me. But for thoughts like this, where you feel mentally trapped, white chestnut is very helpful. You put 4 drops of it in a glass of water, have it 4 times a day, and it'll help to lift your vibration. Now, because this is the overall energy for the day, and it's kind of a card that is pretty darn miserable, I decided to pull another card for us to get some clarity on this energy, and the card that came out is the 8 of Cups. Now, it's telling of some emotional situation that is still sending ripples into our inner world that, can be emotionally based and also a bit paralyzing. And this is an energetic of someone who's abandoning an emotional situation to go and work on themselves. You can literally see this person is walking away from these 8 cups and they are going up the mountain. So it brings us back to the energy of the hermit and healing of self and looking at what needs to be let go. We are at a time of a full moon right now that is in the sign of Libra. So Libra is a sign of relationship and how we exchange. And so having a full moon, it's bringing light to those areas that possibly steal our attention, steal our energy, and what we need to let go of. And so it could be a very strong ceremony to undertake with yourself tonight, to write down some things that you want to let go of, and to, put it in a container that you can safely burn that paper inside of without, causing any fires anywhere else. And then you can take the ashes from those things that you want to let go of and turn them into the earth or turn them into the garden so that they can be transformed into things that can actually grow food for you and grow beauty for you and grow new life for you and for the people who walk down your street or happen to see your garden. So in these ways we can actually do things and take measures through ceremony and ritual in our own life and create change in our lives and process that energy much like the earth processes energy every season. So with that, I send you a good wish today. If you have any interest in getting your own personal reading from me, please reach out to me, write to me at rootsofalchemy@gmail.com, and we will set up some time to look at your astrological transits and also give you a tarot reading. I send you so much love through this day of the full moon, and I send you energy and a good wish in the ceremonies of realizing, witnessing, and ultimately letting go of things that are no longer useful for you. Sending you much love. I'll see you again tomorrow. Mwah.